Today, I wanted to tell you guys that I'm doing a 31-day challenge. It was originally a 31-day photography challenge, but then I thought it interesting if I were to open it up to other artists. And so on my Instagram, I did a story post allowing anyone to join me on this 31-day challenge that wanted to, test themselves, see how much discipline they had as an artist. I just like the camaraderie or the idea of a challenge to see how far you can go as an artist. See if that proverbial rubber band can snap or whatever. So no one hit me up outside of one person, Taylor actually. And let me just make sure I'll put Taylor's information in the bio. Taylor's band, Pure Gold Baby music. Taylor and I know each other through mutual friends, but we've been friends for a while now, and this is like the first real project we're working on together. So Taylor is an awesome musician, great singer, great writer as well. And so with every photo that I create for the day, Taylor creates a poem around it, and these poems are amazing, by the way. And I think he and I are actually going through something together, some sort of, artistic metamorphosis that feels very beneficial in ways that I can't express outside of probably when I was back in Arizona, at Arizona State University. I feel like I'm learning a lot, not just about myself, but also about Taylor. And we're only 2 days. This is the third day, actually. We're 3 days in, and I think being vulnerable with another artist is something special, because a lot of times being a photographer or a content creator in general, or being an artist in Los Angeles, it gets very lonely in ways that you don't expect outside of being on set. As an actor and as a model and as a photographer and as a content creator, you're doing most of the work on the back end by yourself until, of course, you make it. And even then, once you make it as a famous person, you hear a lot of them say all the time, yes, they might be surrounded by individuals who take part in the career, but they're still, for the most part, alone or lonely. So I like this challenge for the sense of it's forcing us out of our little caves to create together and be vulnerable together and be non-judgmental on our own work, because I can only speak for myself, but taking these photos and seeing all the photos that I have as options, especially when you only have a confined day to be able to push out the final product, it can be kind of, this work could be better. Oh, this work could be better. But sending these photos to him each day without that judgment on myself is really helping me as an artist explore the ways in which I shoot my best. Yesterday, I shot my best photo, I think, so far. It's 50-50, obviously, but the first day was a really good photo, and I'll make sure hopefully I showed the photos and the poems before this segment. Why did that take me so long to say? Hopefully, in the beginning of this video, I show the photos with their poems, but I'll also show them while I'm talking about them. But the first photo was good. I think I was really looking for a photo, though. The second day, I was exhausted. I got some bad news. Long story short, I don't work a normal day-to-day job anymore. I haven't in the last 5 months. That's always the plan, but let's just say the way it happened this time, it wasn't the plan. So it's been kind of a struggle in my day-to-day life, living in Los Angeles. But on the flip end, I've been really throwing myself into my art really pushing myself, going into that void, seeing the things that make me feel the way I tick, and putting that out there through my art. And I find that I'm able to do that a lot better through my filmmaking, obviously, but I can't do that all the time because logistically it would just be a nightmare. But I have made a lot of short films this year, which I'll do a video on as well. But my street photography has really allowed me to project myself onto the world. And I think yesterday's photo was a really good photo. And I think the words accompanying the photo itself, that Taylor put out is really awesome work. But, I just wanted to say photography it's a lifestyle. I feel like a lot of people who don't end up being too successful at it treat it as a hobby. And, it's obviously the hobby itself can be pretty expensive, but it doesn't have to. I mean, my camera, my Canon M50 that I use on a day-to-day basis isn't that expensive. I'm using a speed booster with it and with a cheap lens, you know what I mean? And I'm able to get some character out of this whole little setup that I have in a way to be able to project myself onto the world. And I think just like myself, my camera setups often reflect me, sort of haphazardly put together, oftentimes with, not the most expensive lenses or camera bodies on the market. And I think that makes me a better artist, and also these sort of challenges, these sort of day-to-day things. Because if this is something that I can't do for free on my own by myself, I might as well just quit. And that's the same thing with anything I do in life, with my artistic career. I often have to realize that it's just me doing it, and I have to have a need to do it because I do. And so therefore I do it. I just get it done because it's just part of that, like brushing my teeth or going to the gym or, eating a healthy meal. Those are things to me that I value in my existence. So I actually just got done doing a self-portrait for day 3 of the challenge. So I'll also put that right after this. I don't know where I'm going to insert this in the video, but I'm sure I'll find a place. But I wanted to do a self-portrait today just because I think collaborating both my acting and photography world is really important to me. Disclaimer, it's all makeup, I promise, it's all fake. I'm feeling fine, but those emotions that I do feel, I like to channel them and put them into my art. So I'm talking with my hands a lot. So that's why you see all this makeup and stuff happening. So I'll make sure I add this in the video as well. Again, thank you guys for being part of this journey. Hopefully you like the photos and or the poems, or hopefully you like the poems and you hate the photos. Either way, comment and tell me what you think about them. And it's all arbitrary. You can do whatever you want in life, but with me, I need to do these things. I need to go outside and shoot photos. And so it's awesome to be able to work with Taylor with this. So I just want to let you guys know this is sort of an announcement video, but also sort of a rant. Even when I'm not doing the best in life as a person, I always have my art to fall back on, which is weird because art in and of itself is not really a good safety net, because you're not really getting any value out of it in terms of, not everything I shoot or make makes me money. A lot of the times it does when it comes to social media or even YouTube stuff. And but I mean, I'm not monetized right now on YouTube, and it's few and far between when I do make money on Instagram. But I'm able to do that because of my art. Again, to me, it's not a safety net, it is a mode of being. I like to smell good, and I like the aesthetic of clean teeth. Same thing with my photography. It's care for the soul. And yes, that sounds pretentious, but truly it is. I'm able to go through the things I do because I'm able to have an outlet. And this camaraderie that I have with Taylor is fascinating. It's new to me. It's fresh. We're going to probably do something awesome and cool at the end of this. I'll try to document this as much as I can, as much as possible. Consider this the first diary entry log, if you will. But all right, and by the way, for the people who've been engaging, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And the people returning to my videos and the people sharing my videos, I truly do appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, whoever's seeing this that's new, please subscribe. You don't have to share it or like it, but I enjoy the subscription because, you know, who knows what video I might post that might ring true to you. So yeah, all right, join me on my journey. Let's keep this going. Thank you guys.